Lesson 2. Greetings and introductions. The first time you meet your guests is important for you to make a good impression. The guest or customer will decide about you and your establishment in less than a minute. When you meet people, you decide if you like them within that minute. This happens when you go for a job interview. The interviewer has already made up their mind as soon as you meet them, which is why it is important to make a good impression right from the start with your appearance, body language and speech. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, miss. Good evening, Mr. Jones. Morning starts at 12 a.m. and finishes at 12 p.m. midday. Afternoon starts at 12 p.m. and finishes between 5 and 6, depending on the light of the day. When the sun starts to set and it gets dark, then you can say evening. Evening from 5 to 6 until 12 a.m. midnight. So if it's 11 o'clock p.m., you would still say, good evening, sir. Welcome to the name of your location or the name of your business. And for a returning guest, welcome back to the name of your location or business. How are you? How are you today? How are you this morning? How are you this afternoon? How are you this evening? Please have a seat. May I have your name, please? Could I have your name, please? In social situations, it is better to informally say, what's your name? It's nice to meet you. And for a returning guest or customer, it's nice to see you again. So the first time you meet and the second time you see. You do not say, it's nice to meet you again. People like to be recognized and remembered. It makes them feel good and welcomed. So if you know they are a returning guest or customer, then let them know. If someone introduces themselves to you first, you can say, nice to meet you too, or the pleasure is mine. Depending on which country you are in, a greeting may be followed or accompanied with a handshake in the West, a bow in Japan, or a Y or Namaste in Buddhist Asia, for example. My name is, and your first name, or your surname with Mr., Miss or Mrs. So, my name is Lee, or my name is Mr. Beckham. Why tell someone your name? It is polite and helps them to remember you. If you offer excellent service, they will let other people know and give 5-star reviews on the web and social media. I am your job position. For example, I am the office manager, or I am a, and your job position. The difference between the and a. You use the when you are the only one in that position, for example, a manager or a supervisor. And you use a if you are one of many people with the same job position, a waiter, an assistant. I will be your and your job position. You will say this if you are going to help somebody or serve somebody over a period of time. How was your journey? How was your trip? How was your flight? A journey is usually a lot longer than a trip. So if you're going from one country to another, it's more like a journey. A trip is a short journey between two places, or a day trip or an excursion. Have you been to, and your location or your country, before? Have you been to Madrid before? Is this your first time to your location or country? Please enjoy your stay with us. See Lesson 23, Polite Conversation, for more small talk. My colleague will be with you in a moment. A colleague is someone on your team or who you work with, a co-worker. Your guide, your manager, your staff member will be with you shortly. Your driver, your attendant, your waitress will be with you soon. This is name of server or Mr., Mrs., Miss plus surname. May I introduce name of server, Mr., Mrs., Miss plus surname. He or she will be your and give them their position today or tonight. He will be your assistant today. She will be your hostess tonight.